Hey buds, it's Cheshire Wolf, and today we are playing Fugue in Void. This is a game about exploration into a strange and unknown place. It looks kind of like a road. Or just points of light. It's very pretty. This is an art game. I like playing these art games. Like islands, non-places. It's kind of a nice break from games that have such an intense storyline or are so focused on eliciting certain emotions. I like playing games sometimes that you just go through them and they let you exist and experience whatever the game has to offer. Still just images, but the images are very pretty, to be fair. Oh. It's getting bright. Getting very bright. Alright, I'm going through space. Sounds almost like a train passing by. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Slowly zooming in. Regardless of what's going on here, I hope you're doing good. All of you who watch my channel, it's really awesome that you do that and that you enjoy my channel, and I just hope that you're doing so good in your lives, because you deserve to be doing good in your lives. So I hope that if you decide to take the time to watch this video, that it fills you with the same sort of calm and peace and just kind of an interesting feeling of existing. Alright, we're coming up into the light here again. Little shapes. This doesn't really feel like a game. This feels more of just a video. I'm really wondering if there is actually any real gameplay here. I guess it depends on your definition of a game. I think my definition was that a game would have to be at least somewhat interactable. You need to be able to interact with it in some way and affect it in some way, versus a video which you just watch it, you can't interact with it. So something like Bandersnatch on Netflix, because it's choose your own adventure, even though it's a video and it's on a streaming platform, I would still classify that as a game. Whereas so far, this seems more like a little movie, which is cool. But I am hoping there's something I can do. Sometimes it's good to just relax, to look at what's passing by, look at the colors and the shapes, and just sort of exist and be in the present moment. Because there's lots of stressors in life, there's lots of things that might overtake you, and you might feel like a pressure building up. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do this. Or I'm so tired, and all the things that I have to do every day kind of wear me out and break me down, so there's not really a lot else I can do for myself, and you might be dealing with some of that. That's okay, because you're going to get through it. And even when things seem insurmountable, there's always this place you can return to where you're looking out in the world and you're seeing what's around you and just experiencing it, and knowing that you're going to keep getting to experience that. No matter what happens, you will continue to experience your existence from moment to moment. And I think that's very important to remember sometimes, is that nothing is going to happen to change that. Even when you're feeling anxious or scared, you're still going to keep existing moment to moment. Even when you're playing a game that doesn't really have any gameplay and is actually just a video that you are watching, commentating because you thought it was a game, because it was billed as a game. Oh, there is actual gameplay. That was just a 9-minute intro video. Okay, I'm playing. Hi, guys. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. I can even jump. I can jump. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay. This is, like I said, I wouldn't even have been that put off if it wasn't a game, just because the visuals are so cool. I love the style. I love the black and white, the monotone style. I love how everything is just so starkly contrasted. I love how there isn't a lot of point or a lot of meaning beyond this just exists and it's just there. And now I'm coming on this wall. And this is such an interesting visual, such an interesting visual image. And I've always argued that all games are a form of art. And just like art, certain games have a deeper meaning, and certain games invite you to apply your own meaning to them. I think this is one of those games. So I'm entering this strange, darkly lit castle with looming brutalist architecture and falling down a deep, dark hole. And now I'm falling through light. Crackles in my ears. And does there need to be any meaning? I don't think so, because I think that I can bring my own meaning and supply my own meaning, and I think that you can too. And I hope that you do. I hope you find some meaning for this game. And I think that meaning, if you think about it, life inherently has a meaning that you apply to it. You choose your own life's meaning. And much like a game that seems like it has no direction or purpose, but maybe it does, and maybe you choose what that direction and purpose is, just like your own life. Because if you think about it, life is not that different than a game. Only big brain philosophical takes here. What is this? We don't know. We may never know. And that's okay, because life is like that. Life is full of things that you don't understand, or you don't know, or you're unsure of. Uncertainty is the spice that makes life taste so good. And we're turning on some sort of thing, we're powering up some sort of facility, bringing life to a place where there was no life previously. And we're going up here. It's so interesting because this is just like a big concrete structure, but it's so well laid out, so aesthetically pleasing and beautiful of a structure. I like it a lot. I don't usually find myself a big fan of brutalist architecture, but this is really getting me. It's really got something going on. Something I rather appreciate. I like it quite a bit. Aha! Where are we going now? Down here? Something's moving around down there. Okay. So, see, this does have kind of a structure to it. It does have kind of a, if not a story, it has a level of gameplay. It has things that you are supposed to do and things that you need to puzzle out. And so something that initially seems to be not a game, to be essentially meaningless, has acquired meaning. It has acquired a point to it. But is it really so different than it was before? Or have we applied our own meaning to it and made it into a bigger and brighter whole because of this? Perhaps this door is now open and I can go through it and fall into another void. Okay, so I just needed to keep going. You just need to keep going. Even if it seems like there is no path forward, there's always a path forward if you look long enough and close enough. Ooh. I like the look of whatever's going down in there. Going on down in there? Going down on in there. Either way, let us walk towards the light. If you don't know where to go, always follow the light. And down we go. Down twisting spiral staircases into a spiderweb network of electric currents that writhe over my head like vast and ancient serpents illuminating the darkness before my very feet. Let's keep going. And as always, let's try and follow the light. It's rather a maze. And if you know me, you know that I like mazes quite a bit. Well, last time we went left. This time let's go right. Oh. It's like a surreal office building or a parking garage. Like a parking garage made by a wizard. Or by some other entity beyond our understanding and mortal ken. Oh. I found a secret tunnel. A passageway. Invisible to the naked eye. I love this. I love architecture that doesn't really make sense, that changes and adapts and shifts, and that's obviously impossible. But is it really, though? Oh, I love the shadows. I love that sometimes you can't tell what is a shadow and what is real. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so cool. Oh, there it goes. Light going up into the sky. Illuminating the ceiling far above. Perhaps through here. Down, always following the light. Following the light into whatever it may lead to. Whatever strange new vistas of emptiness, stillness, and silence await me. Always discovering new and interesting places to explore. And I think that that is one of the things that is missing. And I am a big fan of a lot of what goes on in our modern life, and I think that in many ways what we have now is much better than what we had in the past. But the one thing that I believe is missing from our lives is exploration, is finding new things and new places. I think that in many ways it's harder to explore than it used to be, and I think that's a very sad thing, because I think exploration is an inherent important part of the human condition. I think that humans all have an innate desire and drive to explore, to find out new and interesting things, to let our brains crack and snapple and pop as we explore the world around us. Oh, I'm down in darkness. And the light has found me. Alright. Color. The first color I've really seen in this game. Fascinating. It's a dead end, but something's happening. I clearly can't go up. Oh, well, the darkness has overtaken me, and all goes black and still and silent. But lo, what is this? A strange and esoteric chamber of points, dazzling my vision and confusing the core of my mind. That is really cool. Wow. Yeah. Okay. It's so well done, and the visuals are so fascinating, and I cannot move. I can jump, though. Maybe this is a time for me to watch rather than running blindly ahead. Maybe this is time for me to observe, to step back and see what unfolds before my eyes. The interplay of light and shadow on the wall. Oh, okay, I can move again. Oh, what is this wibbly wobbly chamber? Looks like the skin of some vast and undulating serpent. step back. But I cannot move forward. I can merely stand and observe as the world changes and shifts around me. Just as sometimes we feel trapped in our own lives, that we can only watch and observe. Shall I fall into darkness? No. I am buoyed up, held aloft by the light. Oh, okay. What is this? That's so cool. Further on into the glowing light of day. Or not. Or that's a dead end. Well, I tried. Do you hear the moaning of the damned? The whispers of lost souls bouncing around in your eardrums, calling out to you to join them? I hear them. Yeah, it seems like these are all just dead ends, so... Oh, well, whenever I get confused, whenever I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do? It just finds it out for me. Just tells me where to go. Into the darkness of the void, the starry sky lit up before me, 1,000 eternities streaming past me in the blink of an eye. On and on into the vast darkness. The space beyond space. And we've moved on. Onto another universe, another plane of existence. Ooh. Looking rather more organic than anything has so far. I cannot move, but I can watch, I can observe. It's like rock or snow, or very still water. Sand beneath my feet. The daylight streaming in. Is this the end of my voyage? Nay, just the beginning. And on through this yawning portal. The clear sky above. Basking in the radiance of a sun too far flung to have any awareness of my minuscule existence. But I see ahead a gap, an escape. And the sky is above my head. And a friendly companion. Here to beckon me out. Oh, what? Oh, that's up in the sky. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh. What is that strange cloud that writhes above my head? What are those distant sentinels beckoning me on? What are these strange apparitions that plague my visions? A shape. A distant star. No brighter, though, than any moon, emblazoned against a city in the sky. A great towering monolith, dotted with the lights of life, and yet never have I felt more alone. That is a beautiful sight to behold. On and on, past twin ramparts of uncertainty, into a future that I know not what awaits me. Ooh. Writing, maybe? I don't know what language that is. How's it going, buds? Are you still hanging in there? Is anyone still watching this? Oh, well, I'm having fun, so But if you're here, then I bet you're having a little bit of fun. The sky beckons, but towering walls separate me between my goal and where I am. Oh, that's so... What sight doth mine eyes behold? A twisted gathering, lifelike, and yet made of twisting stone. Oh. Images that no eye has beheld before. Life from nothing. Living metal. Growing and stretching in its newfound paradise. Oh, looks like coffins or diamonds. A strange panoply of shapes that I cannot fully comprehend, and yet they seem to be figments of some larger form, hidden from my gaze by time and space. The dimensions unfolding themselves, revealing but a fragment of the truth to my feeble mortal vision. And on, chaos given form. A writhing, ever-mutable collection, emblazoned upon the light of a dying star. Are those little rulers or tongs? I like to think of them as tongs. I think they're tongs. And now, darkness and light. Something that my brain cannot comprehend. What am I looking at? Serpents or branches of some celestial tree. And now, beautiful color. Like water or clouds, swimming on the petri dish of the universe. Condensing and coalescing in my vision. Okay. Ooh. A deep and overwhelming red. And now, windows. A light. The familiarity of a place that seems like I've been here before. Images of my travels and my journeys. Places I've seen on this voyage. And a great brooding city outside my door. Is this my existence? Is this my humble abode where I spend my days, dreaming of some vast and grand adventure into an unknown and uncaring cosmos? My friend, just a collection of dots. But maybe something more. Maybe more real. First, I think. Maybe this place is not so lifeless after all. Maybe the place itself is full of life. For A. Thanks for playing. And that is the end of that. So thank you for joining me on that journey into the unknown. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly had a good time. And if you did, if you liked it, do whatever you want, whatever feels right to you. But until next time, keep on existing. Keep on living in the moment. And I'll see you then. Ching!